Okay, now let's take and see if we can graph what we have here. So we have 8, 0. 8 in the x, 0 in the y. We had 0 plus the square root of 2, 1.4, and 0 minus the square root of 2. And when I did this, checking the origin symmetry, I created some more points, which actually would satisfy this. This is 3 additional points besides the intercept. So here we have, the square root of 7/4. That's 1 3/4. That's a little less than the square root of 2. So 1, a little less than the square root of 2, but it's still more than 1. And also have that with a negative. So it's down here. And then we have -1, and this is a little bit more than 2. So it's a little bit more than the square root of 2. So it's there and there. So what is this going to look like? Well, this is sort of looks like, instead of y equals x squared, it looks like x equals y squared. So it's probably a parabola on its side. We know it's symmetric with the x-axis. And we can see that here. It's doing the same stuff above and below, and not with the y. So it's probably opening wider and wider and wider like a parabola. Now we could put in, say, 4, just for instance, 4 from x. I'll just put in 4 for the x and get some extra points here. If I put 4 in, subtract that, and that would leave 4 over here. If I subtract 4 from both sides, divide by 4, I get 1, and y would be plus or minus 1. And just to check back here, let's put in -8. If I put -8 there, add 8 to both sides, I get 16 divided by 4 is 4. Y squared is 4. That means y has to be 2 or -2. By putting in -8, I got 2 or -2. And I did a lot of that arithmetic in my head. You may need to do that on scratch paper. But putting in -8, I was able to get 2 and -2. And so hopefully you're seeing this. This looks like a parabola. Okay, I got to pause again.